kill ebo by nsu ahoro a wode so manfo no wache nyimpa nkonkonkonko ahenu ediosa ediokono afi ofide ma bring besi oye afi ne bosoma ahyese no nso no na chede ahenu oye edu esuan ni inara yaja a wode chi won yepa no wole chirem de dem omanfo su bambo no orobo woro hwiri sika yepa.
No protection and enhancement measures to tackle commercial losses more decisively. We established 3 revenue enhancement teams in August 2025. Between August and December 2025, we achieved the following: 217 illegal connections were discovered. 239 illegal connection detected as we speak. Out of this, 8.6 million has been charged. Out of this 8.6 million, 3 million is related to only 2 clients. 2 clients amount to 3 million. The balance of the 5.6 amount to the remaining 237. 2.1 million has so far been recovered. We have written to them, some have come voluntarily to pay. Those who have not yet, our legal counsel has taken it to the next step to proceed to court, and soon we'll start dragging them to court. These figures, just as I mentioned, demonstrate both the scale of the challenges and the effectiveness of targeted intervention. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is against this background that today inauguration becomes necessary. The revenue enhancement represents a strategic, structured, and nationwide response to protect our revenue and streamline sustainability. Ghana Water take note of this. While undertaking this, we are also ensuring that digital transformation takes place to reduce interface between Ghana Water Company staff and our customer. And as such, the T&I, Technology and Innovation Department, was split in October to GIS, that is Geographic Information System, and ICT. So we now have an ICT unit to focus on digitalization of
Onche biara emrahye bagom wanam oye edom dodo no hon banojinyi dabo to gode abana si ginaye de opede Kotoka International Airport wo se dzini no na oye na Accra International Airport no na oye Minister of Transport oyimyamfo Joseph Bukari nipe lichirem de miginaye no inyama yonsem na wode ye na mmom de mrobaye a oye asoye no enyimnyam bia owo de biru bia wetwem a okono de menyimnyam na wopede osane ye be wonti na wesi de miginaye no.
Kotoka ban wiem shenjina bia akobase abaya omampani John Dramani Mahama aye nhihye opese osese ne din de ko Accra International Airport no aka ho bi ama nei edumkum e womrahye bedwafi ne edum kese na koda ne twuma mentwe a omaga na adehye kura bi akasa afa ho na no mu e na osoafo ohwe akonyabedi nsem so Joseph Bukari nipe ene okonsahwe ewo State Transport Company omotem na e wonkramobudi mantamu ade akoto dwa se enese bi amanyosim ti na ompese omsesa Kotoka International Airport dino na mom no enhye bi omayese ombese omoye na airport no ese akọ akane gina bia na ewo no nenam so ma animonyam eba opani ewie ne kasa na wechem se enema pi na akoso ewo Kotoka International Airport akodim pempenso bia osempenfo eboa na airport ni timi fa ne ntoma pefra na de animonyam bre o my Ghana ebi bre edman enyina.
One of the issues the Ministry of Transport, and for that matter government, presented to Parliament, our activities for this period of the recall. Parliament will be expected to pass a lot of bills, and as government agenda, we have a lot of bills from the Ministry of Transport, and one of them is the renaming of the Kotoka International Airport to its original name. We will remember that in the period of the Second World War, around 1946, the British Royal Air Force used that place as an Air Force base to carry people to war and other activities. After that period, somewhere in 56, That facility was handed over to the civilian rule. That was the time Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was at the helm of affairs. He retooled, he revamped, and redeveloped the Air Force base into a civilian passenger airport. And as at that time, the name was Accra International Airport. And that name is of significance to us. We all here have accepted that Accra is our capital city, marketed, rich culture, and also locational identity. That everybody in this world, especially in the West Africa sub-region, knows that where this struggle for independence had a lot to do from Accra. And so renaming the airport to Accra International Airport is of significant importance to the Ghanaian people and, for that matter, the African personality. Now, the situation is like that we are not doing this with any political thinking. We are doing this to come from a very neutral point of view that Accra is our capital city. It is not anybody's name. If we want to name other monuments or any other national facilities to people, this is the time that we are looking at restructuring them.
Okadkwe South Embrashe Begom Nyamfo and Esaduma Kondina no atomobi no lechem de. Owura kutoka ya nedine eda oya kutoka International Airport do no. Ahwe na abakwasama oyobi ode no ho fofor oye abano ntungum. Na nimpa bi ote da mono na abakwasama nya abakwasama a owode wode ne to oye ahwe bi tede Ghana hen airport kese o hwanti no. Onya abani ya adwini yi pa agina ya we si do opede osesedin no.
Opposition crampo no enyo mu nyina nenne minority leader adwene dan so mutie kodwo from Nkrumah was it is in the right direction. What you say na ya hwe obi ti se kutuka ya ka kutuka wa ye hwan ede no ye na ede ma Ghana o ye obi obutu a aban eguye ati se ya papa Kwame Nkrumah Yahwe niema ne hye papa na Kwame Nkrumah eye ba Ghana ai ne niema Kwame Nkrumah be ye kanko enye ji se ana ba mo ba papa ko nyina obi no bi a wetimi bibi ai ti se Kwame na asenkanya kutoka abam obetugu ya ankam gide se ka Ghana ka ko ne bibili ti se ni pa ba se na o se de ne dinto abia eye o mani nyina akoma edaso da bi media many men pen for yakin see ye said in a future. Na ya no Accra International Airport. Period. And no and no de munyam se e brain can mine. What you say? Yes or no refer to voters niate. Okay, fine. Way is not about tribal. It's about national assets. It didn't be and was said to so. A dinner the truth one, a dear no ya de ma. Na your conform my name a pa. Edia sumo man ayi betimi do mudin ato santi Accra International Airport is perfect
baby omufiri no ye be keep enye da bia na ye di nipa din to eye national monument so because of their contribution to the nation to the bia ye de toso for historical relevance ebe kaye o mindful say we don't need to go to this extent because we have been there before, and irrespective of our disagreements, we don't need to go to that level. Ntimi fi say media ntimi ni abane nkokon kotwen no dare ono na ya Ghana fo ato abanama no ono wo majority waso obekọ akosisa na no na the most priority one is Lisa. You can go ahead and do it, but to me as a ranking member for the minority and for the new patriotic party, it has no economic value and economic relevance. It will rather have an economic impact. An economic impact. And software, you can find the names on their letterhead in the system here. They have to go back and reprogram and rechange it, and it is coming with at a cost to them, and I don't think it will be of beneficial to anybody.
Nimont Ghana yenjumoku bia from egudie ena wotu na wafa to won hore de won social responsibility no ebi de ende insasa horo wo man Ghana mu a yeze galamse ase ni nyina no obehie se de mansa ase na yenjumadi rekodo mande Minister of Lands and Natural Resources Oyemfo Amokofi Boagense hwe akodam dwumadi na Nimont Ghana origin na waboto gwende in fact we se insasa ni bebre na
Ukopiemu ewo Amanse South Mensininimu ewo Asantemantem heya asase yantam bia wo mutu so efom agudie ibia wo muhweye omugya ho a wo mo NCC no ene Newmont Ghana ene Ghana aban aka wo mo ho aboma wo mo NCC nsase broni bekasa reclamation na nam so amene 2 hectares de wo mo atimi NCC ne kama ne no ena onimonyamfo amaboa a wo no ena yesoafo a wo hwe nsase ene obo ade bobremu no ba nan ekopie mu di nani ekohwe adwumadi na woda Newmont Ghana asise
comes the Penny4 ha Forestry Commission omo ha ya ye nyina ye bomu aye ne se sampa se ye nya baabi a eho no code be wo ho na nsuo ense asase ye de mra be mabunu no training na ye ankasa ya boa omo na se sika kokko adwuma no mpese omo ye no mo aye ne sene ebe ya omubiwie no na eho enye se ye betu no ase nti you have first year of 2020 year by year 2025 na near the palm illegal miners no do na afini be ko na wie no o de ba se ye hwe kwa ye be fa so a nsase ase ni na ebetimi a reclaim ye best then asene na kupon hia no se onya project ati se no afa nko ba bia no de aba bedum ye ti be 4 months nie ana o tin mrantie no egumu a omne 9 months supported by Newmont Ghana. Our Mabuaya over 320 acres of land, over hectares of land. Our Mabuaya Mayatimi Iron Fefa would do her. I had the package. First not to say, first not dead them. I'm not to say the moon tantai and media national. And the way exercise ya can hubumwa. Near time minister to near tire by the chair. I buy no up a passe and Sasia saying, you near to me, I will claim him.
Yeah. Today I'm very happy for this visit. In fact, when the project started, there were a whole lot of pressure, demonstration upon demonstration. People were saying DC had brought soldiers, a whole lot of things. I couldn't have sleeping.
You couldn't sleep?
I couldn't sleep. A young, fresh DC, just 3 months in office. Pressure mounting on me. A lot. So I'm happy that the community, they have seen you, the minister himself.
Yes.
So they understand that it is not my making. It is a government project.
That's correct.
A whole lot of people, even people around me. I'll end here. Today I'm happy. I'll sleep. Vindicated, that's the word.
But look at the land.
Yes.
Isn't this what everybody wanted to see?
Onyamfo Michael Edu ye mrasebe me edemo manfa wo oforukrom about 20% do na opanyin dina na to galamse nsem no bibi no le kyerem de Ghana fo yembo mbodinara na yemfa henanwie nsinyim padodo no na wo ye galamse di sanye nsu ene yensatse ne mum na amanyofo na kakra bi na wo mu ne yenje de ahwane ye di henanwie besi wono do
Galamse kun aye kun kesia Ghana fo ehwe animu se ebetumi aba awieye esanse eni daachipa eduma omanyi ofori krom mrahye bedwani owura Michael Edu ene Oyerepa nsem twerani Dominic Dut ebo nkomo no odi ato Ghana fo nyina anim se eyese ye bekasa kire Ghana fo mpempem a etu afom agudi a enye kwampa no so sense ye de be hye amanyofo odi afutuo ama omampanyin John Dramani Mahama se ahonkeka ene akokodura wonyaye ebo nto ama Ghana fo to aba man no wonya sa akokoduro na o Galamse etuo no emra wiye
meme Romani ye da ye bishop for ase if we say o ma ye very consistent e wo ensem e fa Galamse ho aban dada ne wo ho na dia aban we ye Papa John Dramani Mahama kai ne say a political will ani here to fight galamsey. Media ya no mo ka say politicians and ehye galamsey achi no me no mo nya adwe 100%. If we say wo hwe omom ya galamsey na omo ye in the millions, thousands, 100,000 na politicians organ omo dodo ye say nya meti amenya galamsey minim ba bia galamsey site kra woni se ne omo ye no ana minim minu bia wo ye bi enti se wo ka se wo de soboni nyina akwhye politicians na aye den eno na Ghana ya aye problem o se bibia ye de so politicians na ma asem ne ka ye den ti mamufo na ye no ana wo se kasa chro mo mo jai na ma politicians na political will a omo so be den e dia stop galamsey no sa political will na ye sa aban ne se akukudu a wo de kasa de ye campaign ma Ghana for eto aban ma no wonya sa akukudu na no fan stop galamsey no no de stop a me gidi se me no nyina ye na ma ye behu se galamsey na so ati abrana na do ba mu 2017 mo be kaya first 2 years no din hihye bi ba so abane galamsey nyina saa de na ne ye hwe sanka John Mahama wo ba yi ode saa ban ne be dey ebeto so nanso omuti gold board nti gold dodo na omunya ne free galamsey no ntama ayedian ma omo so menya saa political wo na omo the best topic galamsey no na yesre ye nuan ma etu galamsey se wo se nso wo saa saase ayesa wo dwe nchiri mane ho wodwi nchiri mane ho because ye mane eba na ebedu ba bi asase na omunya bi ana omo de aye mfuo ebedu ba bi nsuo papa kra ye nya ene wo fa ba bi enkrasi ananka sabi obi kwa afuom kra wo betumi asa nsuo e de aye na afuo ana obenom na omo nyina to nsuo na omo so de akwa afuom ma nipa asetena mu eye den nti ye dwen ye botom ne nso ne ye dwen oman ne ho ne ye dwen ye daachi nso ho.
Korea Trade Investment Promotion Agency ye asoye bia ko South Korea man mu a wona wo hwe na wode bo mfiri dwuma ne amana horo a wonwo bedi egodi mu ngitanwodi mpanyimfa a woda no agency hwe aba oman Ganem no no wokopo oman Ghana mampanyin abezechi na asoye meche Professor J na no poko agiman na ho eno mampanyin abezeji tutu kwade oman Ghana je yebue na pon atoho oman biara ne dwumoku biara a waye adwe no ihe bedi ngitanwu egodi mu na je.
These green companies are looking for opportunities working with Ghanaian companies. People are watching and they're getting more friendly with Ghana. Ghana has been recognized as Ghana chocolate in Korea. With the appointment of Gojo Choi as an ambassador, people recognize Ghana very friendly among the African countries.
Welcome to Ghana. Ghana remains open to business and we are determined to deepen our relationships, those that are existent already, and even to make new ones. And you can tell that Ghana, one of our strengths is that we are very friendly. Even those of us who live here, we see it. And it's even more pronounced by those who don't even live here. So welcome. And I'm glad that you had the opportunity to visit the GIPC and to make your intentions clear. And that's the way to go. And I'm also happy that you visited his constituency so you can have a first-hand experience of some of the things that you might be able to do. I've taken note of the many things that you do, whether bolts and nuts or solar, smart agriculture, whatever it is. Our interest right now is to ensure that we partner in ways that are a little bit different from what we used to do in the past. So we are very interested in playing dominant roles in the whole value chain. Therefore, whatever we do here, we are very interested in ensuring that we are participating actively. I mean, for example, at breaking down the items and seeing which part we can contribute to. We find that a bit more not only edifying but also satisfying of a certain demography that we have, which is a youthful bulge, to ensure that we are tapping the talents of our youth and bringing them to affect our economy. I hear you on the use of cosmetic items. Immediately what came into my head was shea butter production. And we know that shea butter is used extensively in the world, and without any doubt we have some of the best in the world, so that if we are contributing to that product, we think that it goes a long way. So I'm just throwing this out there to let you know where we are coming from in terms of building our economy and getting to conclusions that are truly mutually beneficial.
Senior Staff Association Edema Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology NND wadi one inferior gufom there waroko strike here papa we send there one condition of service fair wages and salary commission wada one bonjodo nti wadi one inferior gufom.
Na wachimu na Senior Staff Association edema aban suapon ahodo no ede wo na de egu fam mote aban no so atua enam saye so na Owura George Anson a wono na ye national chairman edema University Senior Staff Association ababontene abekire nsam miensam nti a wo mo atisa atuen dede kan eye wo mo fair wages and salary ho hyehyeye wo mo kire se aban no ayi nani amomo a enyema bi esese nka wode keka ho emomo no ayehwebu adam afenso womo tie 2 pension contribution edema senior staff no free August bosomi ne mo ebesi December afempino ene aduonu enan mu no womo sika no amba na Ghana mra no eka ne pefe miete ase se aban no anhwe so antwia womo sika no saa na ene na emra na ema ne ho kwan se wotena se no wosese na wode 3% penalty eka womo sika no ho edema womo na no ene omo hwe animu se aban no ebetwia womo sika dada no ene penalty no so ede aka ho afei die twato eye concern staff a womo ewo University of Mines and Technology Kumase a womo twa ne tia friend se Unimark womo kire se na yesuku miensa ene omaka boma ene womo aye ne university ne free sa mra nhyehyeye ne ba ebesi ne womo a edi womo dwuma womo nyina akatwia ho nsem aye dagya omo atwere nkrata ahodo pi afenso omo ne aban panyimfo atena se edi ho nkomo bebre nanso ne nyina no akwa na no ene omo tintesikokọ ede akire aban ne se saban no ente womo ensemfo amiensa ya womo echire mu ede akire ne ya ene na Senior Staff Association no womo nyina bekoso atena fie kosi se aban ne bedane nani ede ama wom
no se zene akoso se person sniper ebeba ya ba two office na so so obama so we to di no bejo so di no bejo we am yeti so wait we shall go.
It's across all the universities. So as we are declaring here, it's affecting all the campuses. And the national chairperson of TEU has also given altered our living condition of service without our consent. And for that matter, we cannot sit down and watch. 2 is our tier 2. That government has skipped 2024 August to December remittance to our fund managers and has paid 2025. All the correspondences from our fund managers has yielded no results, and we can't sit down for a peswa of our tier 2 to remain with the government. And there's also a regulation or a law that says that if you default in payment, there's a penalty of
Rampon ye bronubia eremu atweman wo bieja not krosi no mu a ohyase ye papa na wole kirem de adusua na nwumosuo nkodo ho ye kura osande schools ahoro wan akyerefo yi wo ba kyem fo na ade ne sentinti omamofo ma ho nko school he na manje bonyi ejenim boatin kopemu ho na onye omanfo ne di nkomo na waka wana akosem dei
Nede bia mi gine eye atwoma nwa biaja north ene aba be pie obakromu a kura mi gire mu ye fa ha wurapon adehia ba kwa asabe e ha kromu afo ene asame man ene committee fo mo ha ne se titru omo school dan ahodo wo ha ka mofo betima atemu asua de na so ne adekirefo a ombekira de okromu ya de bia ayedin ama wo mo obekọ classroom ba ko na yaka baako asa kan bom na teacher ni baako na eche o made
more class 6 na we so class 5 but you with the same class HS for near baako na wo na do okula won teach English to English in one by you know and so when okula mo ntimi nchire mu yie last year school 2 na wa ha say no baako di enkura do be na o pass here but Islamic for na teachers for wom kakala by enkura na ye de ade now ube wonso ubenya akura no benya 2 years tise wenya 4 years ansa na ade na status wa ene so emwaye de nti ayi for no omobanso omunti omani nyine se ye kwan ne nye nso to ase ayi for ne eba omutim beka wadeneja ntemi say ono be enso no be twa ama na ba no ye kan say we delay time
a bit menyam no maja school be prepare na anyuma maja school 2019 dey time the lectures for umpa ni esu ade su ye no ama HS for ni school meeting ama nkura na so mutimi esu ade ye
enkwa no enko school ubuso mo a teacher ama sir ama madam ama
because abofra bi wa obehia ono krampon no na bush aden na wanya wanko school o say mi teacher ama aden na wanko school o say because school ye esu ade
enam say teachers no eni hanti no akwa kwetna class na say teacher ni ni ho a wo pie wo so won na mabonten saa do mo o she school atare so na mabonten
kwa me ba ha 2014 na tumi school no e course pa na teacher fo wu mo do so class bia won teacher
wo mo nam fie no we mata ya so a o kwato no wuram we ne nam basa nti e basa na awofo no ye nso ye tete
assemblyman a okromu a
teacher ni o so be kunu hu ama ne man no enye ekwaya enye enti na ema ne ma nemum bi hu nse se motivating kakra bia obeba me mu nse motivation aduane e de teachers ne ye dada eni me de me say aban motivation at this assembly no yenye bibi say wo de bosumi ana ekuduru bronya bia teacher ni o ha from this assembly common fund yempe bibi kakra bi invention envelope no ne yire ne ma ana na busu yanko bia onim say afene nkwa wiye no to ba be kunu ho a nyane bosumi akatwa ne bi odi ko ye odi ko bobronya ka yise no so say idisi tusa na mona ebeboa
wo afe apem ahakron edusia akron na oye Accra International Airport wo se din wo be ne Kotoka International Airport no no nende aban esigina de opedo o se din fi Kotoka International Airport sanaba Accra International Airport na hen amanjibonyi oye koba na ekua free akomontene do nye Ghana fo bi ekedi nkomo aban gina ya we si Ghana fo wana adwenkyeranye den
Emfe bebrenie na Kotoka International Airport edino ewo ho nanso enrada na Mahama Yarega oye majority leader oni nsɛmhwɛfo e kasa na wo kyerɛ sa edin Kotoka International Airport no mo betesa no de aye Accra International Airport ene ne Ghana fo edin komo na ebisa won sɛ ehia esefata
ehia ba akokora we de na be yen sa Kotoka Airport no aye sesa de akwa Accra Airport no e de pa na be ya ma Ghana fo eno e be me yani monyam na akosora na akofem yeti o memu ye bre ye se ye ton niam akwa se oba metime niam ahudin fiti anopa niam amaton enuru mienu ewu na hu na hi asamo be ya ma adwuma ni sika bo o manim na ye hwan ha ye na akoyi Kotoka Airport na di sika be hye mbotom
e ka men kwa madwene de ankranfo de ade emu hia ye nkran dokono edi esa o ma no no e de ba biam na mo pe ampanifo ni nyina ate ho ampanifo ni nyina ate a o munya post wo ha no ma kwatena kuma nkran ano yanka so bia matena amayi de o mu hia ye nkran dokono o mu dia no no e na mo mfa ntokwa me oben
ani chepa de enka hu hia ama ne ye di ni wo ho da no ade pe no ane wo Kotoka International Airport no aye
ebe ma dwen ye me se hu hia ye ma Kotoka na anwo
me kan se Ghana fo hia adwuma Ghana fo isa no ma na sa ye fa we nto so e fa ema ye men ema ye adwuma nye yi eti edina da so no aye akwa bo se de da so no eno aye Kotoka na da so no aye ni kwa se ho e kwa se sabibia ye ka se kwa se no craze ka kro ya Ghana sika o se ska de betim de bo youth na ma youth na kwa yanim ona me cho no na se be ye ama ya chenyi din never way as a tribalism way bi na se Ghana for as ye e pa we mleye ene de ba sam kura na Ghana ya adine Kotoka International Airport adawo fitititi e se Accra International Airport no sana ere for so bi no so ala Accra kwa Ghana na e mu Ghana International Airport we na Accra International Airport de ni hwei for so bi no so
te ehun bia hia because politicians na nkasa no saa na mampanyi ko fo si Jubilee House NDC for buy on say a Flaster House mo bi no ho a wonte ase ya na we a mo sesa no mfa so bia ni so o change din na ana kwa enkofa bibia ma adwuma sesa mo ye na wosa mo ye na mo sesa din no asesa no de aye dey ye be sem bebrebe se adwuma na ye de ahya mo nsa no mo den na mo nye
me dey ehu hia because if I could recall if I saw could carry Magana and say over to Nkrumah and now only power that kind of fish no say my needing a talk your one international airport on Ghana
for do na watch one adwen kire say edin sisa ne de ehia emfam punto bia emre Ghana enti omomo na Ghana mebu no enya adwumanye oyekroba na ehwe free eni
Ebribia wetwom na oman Ghana ne sikasam ntotoe no aya na wakaye nyamo bi wo ye papa de amahoro du ska horo no obro Ghana skani ye papa sidin na so de mabere ayere kese we gwedimu no Ghana sidin na dollar na honje no sidin na honje na abaso ye papa no na egwedifo na hona wokogom okediga Ghana fu nyinare che de abana yaje de sisi asidin na honje wakoso amanyama no bolo befom ye papa ti Ghana fu na egwedifo na resra bando omo mbodana nya dwumaden no ngina na mpo onko na miye no obobo Ghana ma ye no ho aten
fo ni adotofo wo kumase mbrembreng ni agiye ewo mbrembreng bo ahorowa eniama ewugwa so eso atew sanso na ebi nso bo erekosoro eyi na mso ma mbrembreng Oyerepa business bi akwa bonten ni amaba ko twetwe nkomo na eyi na agwadifu bi awo kumase dat gwa kire se eyade aniama bi bo akosoro de nanso eniama bi ti se anwa na efe eniama nkai bi de nebo aba form na encheye na Ghana Union of Trade Association guta eba bonten ne betu gwa kire se mbrembreng anwa bo aba form aba bedru 650 Ghana cedis ening na edifi 780 Ghana cedis sanso na ekirese eso atew 130 Ghana cedis eyinti Oyerepa ensamkyerefo ekwa bonten ni amanfo bi ekotwetwe nkomo na wone yenuabea Docas ebo nkomo ene wore tu nanim ekirese imbrembreng 4 liter oil gallon no eyade a ening no eso atew edifi 550 Ghana cedis edi ababedru 480 Ghana cedis wakasai
detiene se no krebia nim sa anwa bo kosro anwa no Frighto and I am none born or Nenimu, and only 560. And at the Akano, Ubenya before 90. Of course, run a 500. Into no, and corn and him said that we are expecting Christ for more. Into no Caribbean him sang about costume. No man can in a born or bufform, above from Kakra.
First, need a non boy, but they say they will matter tissue above from Kakra. And this is first. You find say Omudeji first Omudeji by 6.5 and Abasis and then Omudeji 480 25 liter no and 480.
It depends. So what craniema and the sotia na agent or the boss so what therefore again and so better so. Tanya on kwana will be to sotia also better the so what you say and the price and the buy near to about once a beton 1 city. I got a beton 10. For example, maybe they are 10 now they are 1. 17 told me there. The Begua, a biamaker, better material orchestra, and the bar, a better sanity. 21 was on quad or pair tons at open. No, the organist, but tons of money with me. Tanguan course,
last 2 years, by this time, now go boarding. Now, what they say, they get 35 for no, now 50 cities. By saying, I'm Yadoma, and I want 50 cities and 35. And they are 1.6 and then 1.8, no, and then I'm Yadoma about 1.2. And they say, yeah, last 2 years, a year.
Ebjana yerka mode Oyerepa television enyimro no nshaka siabo enorotwegu bra ye duru yere dan ye ho akaje aboafo nkrato ya ba ye de agudimu nsem no mu kasiabo baba bosomo ehingedzemu nsem no mu kasiabo botodo na ya ba wie kasiabo no wo amanane nsemu yere twe ye no abazizia.
awusia anwumre yemu adwo na yemu akwaba mrasanso se agude mu nsem anwumre yensa ka no yede ho nsem esomo ene anwumre sports lawyer ni the only sports lawyer in Ghana football yesase afi Marcel Desailly na so ye osi 2026 FIFA World Cup ebetodwa o United States of America, Mexico, Canada no yente pe Senegal and Ivory Coast se ombeya de pa.
It has grown quite a lot. I mean, over the years, we are pleased that FIFA has been enough smart to try and give access to the competition to more teams, which now we have this World Cup 48 teams and 9 for Africa, which is great. It's just amazing. So yes, when you look at most of the team now in Africa, you can see that inside the team, there is a lot of first choice player in Europe. You see, so the potential is there, the quality is there, the belief is there. So yes, I will say that as Morocco did for reaching the semi-final, Senegal can do the same thing. Ivory Coast can also pretend on something if they get.
Yanko Kumase Asante Kotoko Asiye Abdul Karim Zito Kabute Enayetrene Emakrobia Asante Kotoko say Hearts of Lions game no I was say amune to machina fe doma Aduana Stars omuni excuse bia say in MTN FA Cup ombeshomo Nyankopon boa kwesiada.
Good game, better than what we did in the league. One of the worst performance I will admit was against Heart of Lion. And one nice thing about football is you always have the opportunity to make amendments. We use the Aduana match to make amendments to please our fans. And being the defending champions, we have to show that we are really the defending champions. Nothing happens without a cause. And I think this morning, during my address to them, when I'm addressing them, I told them, we don't have any excuse against Aduana. We should go out and then do the amendment or improved upon our match, the match we played against, Heart of Lions. So against Aduana should be an improvement upon what we did with how we played against Heart of Lions.
Masoud Didi Dramani, a coach Emma Accra Hasofok osne track record ewo Ghana Premier League numunti Hasofok would do well in the league.
The last coach to guide the team to success was Samuel Boadu, winning the title and also 2 FA Cup trophies. Is there pressure to also?
I remember I also came from somewhere.
Yeah, you won 2 titles with Manchester.
So I won everything that matters, and so I don't even talk about it. To be honest with you, I don't talk about the past.
Okay.
I talk about the present and then into the future. That is what is more important. Honestly, I didn't even check who was what had happened. No, I inherit what is at stake, and I objectively accept. And that is what I call I meet them where I find it, and I bring and I continue from them, and I try to do my very, very best. And that is why initially I said if there's anything that is more than the best, I would have thought about it. But what I'm doing is my utmost best.
Former Chelsea midfielder N'Golo Kante, Minoka say wafi Ittihad akopiemu ewo Fenerbahce confirmed na Ittihad forum farewell and say and a koi.
Violet, blue, green, red to keep me.
Kante ono a French international say okoye juma Emma Fenerbahce no so ne gina na enanwumredi agudie wonse SC sports lawyer the only sports lawyer in Ghana football na ma intifo eba na fe obegie ni anwumredi
Ya majo emamu akwaba adesimamba ebraso se yede ndigede kase esomo midi edit na nama intifo team legal wife edaso ewo system ni mu no makweka omo a eno maye nsemtwofo nhiem ekirese omanfo omo kase mamia kwatwa se wa agya no kunu lumba to ho okokọ hyema wa mehwe ne bia no kura bi enim omo de evidence a ekirese maame no koye no na obebehwe ne kunu no ababonten
so atianse oba Ghana eni the passport or the bag Ghana any so atianse ko sia se wa bag Ghana ebesra ne kunu omo te tantra so atianse wo ba no bi twempra na ye na kwa akotete baabi so atianse we ni dia akoso oyo ba on kasa enwa meguni kwani mu ase o public intro ya nkofo atwa femu dia to ma amene se ye jana ware we divorce for 17 years is live a intro 2018 mami akosia sewa be ni mami yi oni sister akosia brempoma in free Germany ebaye me brother Charles ko yo fusu da number okoye NCA ye nyina ya video no ye nyina ya pictures no okoye oni mema wa abusia no nyina no ene omo kabo mu ene omo ye joint NCA die ntini etimi kase 17 years oni ni kunu enkasa awari bia misunderstand
na ene yuko social media enipa omo trend anase dia e trend wo ho eyo obofo wa ene maami sika ne nyina reverend obofo ene yomanfo e twena stre ne abasase wogyan ne yere obofo wa ayes Quincyara akwa wa second wifi e fana maami sika na nam so e ma obofo yere kwa ye Quincyara no ene yoni ha watu akwakotena abrochi ene maami ne se donu afun tigare Quincyara ababonte a wo kire se obogana ha bia no onjan ne kunu so emfama obabia de biara da
minya me kunu ma obia me kan ene me kasa da me life that this is my first time me life me to be feel this is my house me house wa my me am studio me fie na me tie me Ghana I'm not me near brochure me Ghana me Ghana we Ghana me fie na me kunu aye studio amame o say me yele enkura no omuko school a me mpese ube pie na ube che ebia etinye bibia ha me kunu aye ade bia amame na me tia etimo obi afa hye ntirim se me kokwa base o jare onya me wo fie. This is my studio, my own studio. I had a ma washi umuti. Me pedicure. You me fear. Ewo.
Ya tonsam so akọ Nigeria mo ne ye musician Davido na so ye onya nomination na ohwe ni mo senka obetumi enya award ewa Grammy sa ananu ya ekoso ewa America bochime mu no nso anye ye ne nyina mu no o chese ebra okono papa friend ka che ne se wenya Grammy award na sa abasobode no wenya mpo a onkan hu se ono akasa o legend dada.
No, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to hear my song on the radio once or twice, like in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? So for it to transcend into this, it's just amazing and it can only be good. But just being nominated, you know what I'm saying, being recognized alone is enough, you know, it's enough to, you know, make me proud of myself, you know what I'm saying?
And what will it mean for, like you said, you live in Nigeria, for Nigerians, we are rooting for you, I've seen it on Twitter all day long, and specifically one Nigerian in particular, your father,
yo mo chese sese we hunyame enti bu asesa nneoma nyina enti bibi ono kwa akoyi a ene Olivi Abrabo konkon na nanu kunu a ifa ne cheche o ono ne ware ya anche na kakasi mu a chese ogina social media bia oton be ma ne ho kwa pa ma 2 minutes man nyina oyiyi ma no 10 years ne ene ne yo chese we hunyame enti enam so ma one ne kunu no akan asan akaboma ene yom ne omoba no ehia ebusia ejina we so edi enejede kase a yebo ano ede beso mu nyina esi uncle ebo bani ewie kase no ewo amano ne medi ede nanama intifo madawase amoma no hwa abra
Yema yenoho akwaba biemne yemo wie kase bono wo amanone nsemu na yademu kopemu wo Morocco man mu na nkra ofiwore ba chairman subrane atomodin suri aba nimpa beye empim aduonum ene wono ho aka wakoya rehosamie pa wo manum
Bese mfiesu ene achire ni a esu entimi nsane gu e wo Morocco memu no enkra e free Morocco memu ba achire mu a osubrane bia sane agu ama se ye kasei esu ahodo no ayira aka hu bi ama nipa bese 50,000 na eho ahia se mpanifo be ye nhyehyeye atimi akoyi omo afri esu yiri ni mu eno mu ababetoria se ukọ wonkro kasa kabil a wo ativido mpotemo a nipa dodo pa ene nei wa dan ayira na o sa ato ntu aboafo e de helicopter ene kodo ahodo enemu eyiomu enomu ababetoria se asuo bi te se sebu asukese no eyiri afa nipa owo sidi kasem ama ehokra no enya ade a obetimi atena ho animanimu ya
na se yako Venezuela emanum a enkrofi wore bare kiremu a nyimpa baye empempem na wetu won ho agumbonte to wayo ye kire ni nyina anye de baye bosum ekronyi ena US mampanyin otuise Venezuela manum a okofo hon mampanyin Nicolas Maduro ya ende ne hokafo kan ho a what one ekopem wo America mamron nende enkrofi wore bare kiremu de empempem na to ho agumbonte no wayo ye kire de Origin one mampanyin na no ka fi US man no
January busum ene da na toso miensa ena anaduda suo mu America asra doma watete won kwansonko so ekopie mu wo Caracas eye Venezuela manicro pomu na okochi wo mampani Nicolas Maduro ene ono ankasa na okafo Celia Flores ede won kosie ya ene mpanfo mienu eguso awo America mamu a ode won edi quarter trenchi ene ekopie mu Venezuela mamu a nipa pempem ate won ho agumontene so a wo yo ye chede ati America ban mampani Donald Trump down on se enwo ahia se wo mampani ene ho no beja omo amaba o mem na bra nipa yi enantefa montene ahodo so na okowie mu Venezuela National Assembly anim no na Venezuela mampani dada Maduro no ankasa ne ba Maduro Guerra aje akasamu akasa che mi se ade akoso ne ye ne buguase sempa den ena wo mem America might me beto shon so no for mampani ko
Kase bonesi na promise heba mi bidra papa ni efe bombo dinara yerba biara oreho ma in the day wa zamo de fa bibidru fa se dam yerba no bra promise heba ye wa dum Bosheba Plaza ye Ben Methodist asafo no Republic sandan yara hana promise heba ye was 0535544681 beji wo mi bidru eze Nimon College Department of Nursing ashe ya wode titin anesefo na midwife fo intini yere kase top up for registered diploma nursing a certificate nursing registered assistant clinical and a diploma in nursing ni nara no wachire ye papa Ghana Tertiary Education Commission wa mu abodin krata wotum wode wa fa the team no wore chema regular weekend and a evening classes in nara waye atuma techiman Kumase wo ben kwada so Kumase kurum he ya no wo 0574661117 the minimum queen wo so nyina sana imruno nsekase boya zerbo so na metene se uncle ebo by na me na moso mu enumbre ya resort do bomba kodara na hwe Oyerepa television